Hello Internet, Mizzo here. Today we're going to talk about everything you didn't even know you wanted to know about Mega Man on the NES. Let's jump right in. Mega Man was a pretty important game for Capcom. Back in the mid-80s they had found success making arcade games, but they were working to get their properties into the lucrative home console market. They had previously subcontracted infamous Kosoge Factory Micronics to port two of their arcade hits, 1942 and Ghosts and Goblins, to the NES. They then ported a third game, Commando, in-house. Now the next logical step was to create a game for the system from the ground up. For this project, they put together a team consisting mostly of talented young upstarts. This would eventually become Mega Man. Nope. Can't even look at it. I tried. Can we... Okay. There were 7 people credited for their work on Mega Man, listed only under their pseudonyms. AK, Akira Kitamura, as planner and for character design, he was the director in charge. Yasuaki Kishimoto, Tom Pon, Naoya Tamida, and Inaf King, Keiji Inafune, were in charge of character and level design. HMD, Nobuyuki Matsushima, was the project's programmer. Chanchakoren Manami Matsume, composed all of the fantastic music and sound effects in this game, while Yuki-chan's papa, Yoshihiro Sakaguchi, handled the programming side of the sound design. As a quick aside, it's worth noting that Inafune came over to Mega Man from the team working on the original Street Fighter after production had already begun. The Mega Man sprite had already been designed. It was his job to work backwards from it to create the art that would be used in the packaging and promotional material. Now, he contributed many of the art assets for the game alongside the other 2 designers on the project, and his first robot design was Elecman, but he is incorrectly given credit as the creator or father of Mega Man to this day. He's been quoted as saying in an interview with GameSpot, "I'm often called the father of Mega Man, but actually his design was already created when I joined Capcom. My mentor, Akira Kitamura, who was the designer of the original Mega Man, had a basic concept of what Mega Man was supposed to look like, so I only did half of the job in creating him." Well, this didn't stop GameSpot from calling him both the creator and the father of Mega Man just a few years later, along with seemingly every other publication in existence. I think Akira Kitamura needs a little recognition for his work on Mega Man. He was in charge of how the game looked and played. He was in charge of Mega Man 2. He left afterwards to start Takeru and help make Kokoron and Little Samson, another excellent game. I can't even find a picture of this guy online. Anyway, let's take a look at the game itself. The story is simple but effective. We're going with the version described in the Japanese manual because what the hell is a Monsteropolis? No, stop. So by the year 2000X, humanoid robots have been created and help perform tasks deemed too difficult or dangerous for people. Their creator is the brilliant scientist Dr. Light. His first creations were 2 household robots, number 001 Rock, a lab assistant robot, and number 002 Roll, a housekeeping robot, because of course she is. After their success, he went on to create 6 stronger industrial robots, number 003 Cutman, number 4 Gutsman, number 5 Iceman, number 6 Bombman, number 7 Fireman, and number 8 Elecman. One day, Dr. Light receives word that his creations are going out of control. It seems the evil scientist Dr. Wily has reprogrammed the robots to help him take over the world. Dr. Light has no choice but to upgrade Rock to the super fighting robot Rockman. Except we know him as Mega Man. That's because Capcom USA Senior Vice President Joseph Morici thought the original name was horrible and coined the name Mega Man himself. And I actually have no problem with that. It's a great name. Mega Man has now been reprogrammed with the skills necessary to hunt down and destroy his robot brothers. But you wouldn't know any of this from playing the game. There's no story at all to be found here. The title screen just stares at you forever. There's no text scroll, there's no attract mode, which is really weird for a mostly arcade game company. There's no hint of a story whatsoever until the ending, which is then slightly confusing because of it. And what happened to Roll? Oddly enough, she's actually not mentioned at all in either the US or the Japanese manuals. At all. The Japanese manual provides the Dr. Light robot numbers mentioned earlier, but it skips from number 001 Mega Man to number 003 Cutman. But she's right there at the end. It's so weird. Whoa, everything got real quiet. That's because the title screen is eerily devoid of all sound, even when you press start and the words start blinking. Quick side note, look how much better the Japanese title screen was. Bullshit. That brings us to what makes Mega Man special, the stage select screen. This is how it works. You pick a boss, play through the stage, and then fight the boss. You get a boss's weapon after defeating them, and every boss is weak to another boss's weapon. Cutman beats Electman beats Iceman, then Fireman, Bombman, Gutsman, and back to Cutman. So how do we choose where to start? The bosses in Mega Man all share similar life meters consisting of 28 health points represented by bars. It's pretty easy to see the effects that different weapons have on them. You could go for the Robot Master who takes the most damage from the Mega Buster, Cutman at 3 health points per hit. His stage is simple enough and Cutman himself has a really easy pattern. The only problem is, you're gonna have to play through Electman stage twice to get the Magnet Beam. You need the Gutsman power to do it, I'll explain that in more detail later. So your other choice is to start with Gutsman. His stage is much shorter but more difficult, and he can be kind of a pain to fight. Still, this is a popular choice. What I'm gonna do here, and what I recommend, is starting with Bombman. Easy stage, really easy boss, and his weapon can make the Gutsman fight much quicker. Continuing in part 2, a breakdown of the Bombman stage.